Good morning. 194, 6:30 in the morning. That's Amy K. My name's Zeros. We enter a round of this or that. So rather than in two separate occasions during the Playhouse today go, hey, did you have a really great Valentine's Day? Give us a call. And then an hour later be like, hey, did you have a really crummy Valentine's Day? Give us a call. We figure those stories are similar enough that you can combine them or this in this or that. So you call 237, or you text 35270, and you would be on one end or the other of this, the yin or the yang. You had a really, really great Valentine's Day and you just want to brag about it, or you had a really, really crummy Valentine's Day and you just want to whine about it, this or that. I'm on the that end. I had a really crummy Valentine's Day, and that's because we were like towards the end of the morning Playhouse yesterday. My phone starts going, it's shaking all over this place. And the messages include things about how one of the kids is puking all over the place. And then here's these pictures of this weird rash. And so we spent all day yesterday either dealing with puke or doctor's appointments or figuring out that, because we had strep throat in our house last week, that one of the kiddos is allergic to the medicine they put her on, so she had this crazy rash. And so we had to get the right medicine. But then she wasn't feeling very good either. The other one's puking all over the place. So we had to get medicine for her and figure out what's going on there. And then all night, I don't get any sleep because every time she goes in her sleep, I think I'm about to get puked all over our house again. So I'm just like, I'm sitting here groggy. I don't even know what day it was yesterday. I just called it Thanksgiving, for God's sake.
Back to November. Don't take me back to November. I had my surgery.
Yeah. So that was our Valentine's Day.
Are you going to try to make it up this weekend?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how everybody's doing.
You just kind of blocking everything out, pretend it never even happened.
When you got multiple kids in the house, you just assume they're going to just keep trading. Anytime one of them doesn't feel good, you just assume they're going to trade it back and forth for the next 2 weeks. So I've just assumed that not till March will we be happy again. That's fine.
I feel really bad because I had a very nice Valentine's Day.
But that's the whole point of this, though.
I know.
You got both sides of it.
I feel bad for you. Steven brought me flowers to work, which I was so happy about. I have them in my office. I walked in this morning. That made me smile. After work, I had a doctor's appointment. I would say that wasn't the best. It was my lady year stopping. And so someone had to look down there.
I was going to ask if you saw us at the doctor, but very different doctors.
So that had to happen. But after that, we had a plan to make dinner, but Steven didn't like the steaks he saw when we were out. So we just got Pizza Patrol, laid down, watched TV. I took a nice long nap. It was a overall very good Valentine's Day. 2 thumbs up.
So this or that. It was either really, really good or it was really, really bad. Valentine's Day, the topic, 237. It's text 35270. Yours is you're on the very, very good end. What happened?
It was great. He brought me to a bunch of different spots that had meaning to us. He took me to this bar that we first went on one of our first dates to. Had a drink there. We went to a restaurant where he took me for our 1-year anniversary, so it was kind of like a memorable place. And then we went to this next restaurant that had these like amazing hot fudge sundaes. So it was like little spots, kind of like a journey of our relationship up until now. We've been together for 7 years, so there's a lot of history there.
That is a smooth move when you have these memorable things, these destinations that are kind of tied to you and able to pull that. You can pull that on like a Valentine's Day, an anniversary. Mm-hmm. Nicely done. Nicely done to your husband. Nicely done.
That is a good Valentine's Day. I'm happy you had a good one.
This or that. It was a really, really good or really, really bad Valentine's Day. Which one was it? We can probably figure out which one as the story goes on.
Yeah.
But you should tell us if you feel like you need to. What are we seeing, Amy K?
Someone said sick, spent all day in bed, coughing nonstop. And someone else said, my husband got me flowers. I cooked him steak and potatoes. We opened up a nice bottle of wine and drink it out of our fancy wine glasses that we got from our wedding that say Mr. and Mrs. And someone else said, my husband remembered to fix a loose diamond in my engagement ring. I haven't been able to wear it for a couple of years, and I was so excited that he remembered. It was just extra cute, especially since we got engaged on Valentine's Day years ago. I got him a card and gave him a positive pregnancy test.
Hey!
It was a fun surprise.
That is a fun. Congratulations. That's a very fun surprise.
That's a good Valentine's Day. Congratulations. How
was your Valentine's Day? Either really, really great or really, really not so great. It's this or that. In the Playhouse in the morning, Y94. It's Playhouse Y94 in the middle of a round of this or that. Today's this and today's that is, did you have a really, really good Valentine's Day? Or did you have a really, really bad Valentine's Day? Those stories intermingled to even out the karma, I suppose. 237, it's text 35270. Sounds like you're on the badder angle of things. What happened?
Oh, my God, bro. Let me tell you. So I made a dinner reservation. I guess I missed the confirmation, follow-up call, and email. So I take my wife out. We get dressed. We get to the restaurant just to find out there's no reservation for us. It was actually canceled.
Be nice if they'd have just been like, all right, hang on a sec. We're going to figure this out for you. We'll put up a card table in the back.
And I thought that too, but I mean, I guess it's such a busy and popular day. Listen, man, it hasn't been good in my household, I'll tell you that.
You know what, though? I mean, obviously, it's an innocent mistake, right? You didn't just, make up that you had a reservation.
Yeah, at least he tried something. Someone in the text club said, my husband struck out. First holiday season married. He forgot to get me anything for Christmas, my birthday in January, and now Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That caller at least tried. Her husband, I feel like he didn't.
Do you just sit down with a list and say, listen, the evidence is really piling up here. You're terrible at holidays. No more.
I want to know, because she said it's their first holiday season where they're married.
Yeah.
Before you were married, was he getting you gifts? Because I would say, just because you were married now, I'm locked down. That doesn't mean the gifts stop.
That's what it is. He
Keep
figures he
him coming.
gotcha. He doesn't need to do anything anymore. He doesn't need to earn that love. Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You still do. Really, really good or really, really bad. This or that. Valentine's Day edition. You're on the good end. What happened?
He bought me a beautiful necklace, and it had our symbol on it. We have kind of a symbol that we go by, and it was a secret. So he bought that for me, and I thought it was beautiful.
That's kind of fun. Oh, it's neat that you have your own secret symbol. It's almost like having a secret handshake.
That's what I was going to say. And the best part is it's like only you guys know it, so that's sweet.
Yeah, that is kind of nice. Yeah, so they'd be like, why do you have this random acorn necklace? Well, let me tell you, it's a secret.
But it's not like it's just like a heart or something.
Which is what the standard thing is. Do women actually like those? You're actually wearing one right now.
Because my mother bought it for me.
So you say that like you don't like them.
I don't like heart-shaped jewelry. However, I felt bad. This was Christmas. Last year, my mom got me jewelry. I said never again. What did she get me this year? Well, it was earrings. So I said never earrings again. And this year, she went with a necklace. So I feel like I have to be nice and wear it. I will tell you, very surprisingly, I have received many compliments. And I don't know if it's women who feel bad, like, oh, she's got heart-shaped jewelry. A very nice necklace. Or if people are genuine, because people have asked about it.
It's a pretty necklace.
I just told Steven, never get me a heart-shaped necklace, any heart-shaped jewelry, or anything with our initials.
I honestly, I looked at it and I figured he gave it to you yesterday, and that's why you had it on.
I've had this forever.
I think maybe just because it's the day after Valentine's Day, I thought
Yeah.
so. But you had a really, really good or a really, really bad Valentine's Day. This or that. Which one was it? 237, it's text 35270.
The Morning Playhouse.
Playhouse in the morning, 194, the number one hit music station in the middle of a round of this or that. And it's the Valentine's Day edition. Now, on this end, you had a really, really great Valentine's Day and you just want to brag. On the that side, it was really, really crummy and you just need to vent to somebody. It was either really, really good or really, really bad. This or that, was it good or bad? Sounds like probably bad.
He actually gave me a card with somebody else's name on it.
That's a problem.
Yeah. Morgan is nowhere close to Jackie, so
Well,
it sucked. I mean, I kind of just stood there shocked looking at the card, and I mean, how do you mess that up? Like I said, it's nowhere close to my name, so.
Is this also kind of that moment where you're like, all right, so you got multiple women you're talking to. This is done.
Yeah, well, oh well. And I'll get discounted chocolate this week, so whatever.
That is true, but I am sorry. That really sucks. Can you imagine if you're handed a card, you're all excited, you're looking at it, and then you realize that's not my name?
I would be furious.
I can't imagine.
So Steven got me a card yesterday, and nothing was wrong with it.
Okay.
I loved it. I even smiled when I was reading it in here. It was very thoughtful. I appreciated it. I had it in my purse, and when I got home from work, he pulled it out and he read it again. I said, did you forget Well, you wrote to me? So I was like, why are you wrote it. Why are you rereading it? Looking at your work? Wow, this is a masterpiece.
It's a very nice note that I wrote to you. What a weird thing
Right?
to do. You just want to make sure it didn't say, like, Jenna.
That's why I was like, why are you rereading it?
Oh, thank goodness. This is the right card. This or that Valentine's Day edition. We seen some really good or really bad Valentine's Day there, MK.
A mix of both. Someone said I had a horrible Valentine's Day in 1997. I was diagnosed with cancer on Valentine's Day. I've been in remission since 2018, but now I have abnormal labs. I may have cancer again. Totally ruined my day.
So sorry.
I'm sorry you're going through that. And now we have something on the opposite end. Woke up with flowers to start my day. Spent the evening with a bunch of our family. Great prime rib dinner. And to end it, my first grandbaby going to be born today. So glad my daughter-in-law got an awesome meal before a scheduled C-section today.
Fun.
Yeah, that is a good one. And someone else said, I had a good Valentine's Day. Sent my wife flowers to her office. She bought me scotch after work, and we had a steak dinner.
I will say this. This is also the soft launch of this or that. We were like, I think this could be a fun way to format things, and I actually really like it. I think we should do this one again. We've never actually done this or that before.
I wrote myself a little note as well.
Let's not forget, because every once in a while we soft launch ideas for segments and then forget they ever existed.
We completely do. Yeah, I know.
Sometimes I go through our own podcast and go like, that was a great idea we had. And then we'd never done it again.
We should have done that. Why didn't we? And then you forget about it again.
This or that, not only the first edition, but the Valentine's Day edition. Really, really good or really, really bad? Which side you on?
Can it just be like in the middle?
Oh,
like,
no. It wasn't this or that. It was this and that.
It was just like, hey, are you alive? Yep. Are you alive? Cool. Like, happy Valentine's Day. Like, that kind of thing.
Oh.
So you got something, but not exactly what you wanted.
Well, he came to my work with, like, a $10 flower from Home Depot, which I guess kind of counts. But it was just kind of a meh Valentine's.
Hey, but listen, while he was at Home Depot, he probably got some pretty nice stuff for himself also, so that's okay. At least
Oh, I'm sure there was a drill or something like that.
he's got a new Ryobi, some or other purred in the garage somewhere.
Wow. Yeah.
That's actually exactly what a Ryobi sounds like.
I know. We have a garage full of stuff.
Here's what's coming up next